Hey bug farmers, welcome to Bug Farmer Beekeeping, where we dive into the world of apiculture, beekeeping, and bees every week. This is the place to share laughs, explore bees, and learn together, all without taking ourselves too seriously. To join our buzzing community, it's easy and it's free. Just hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's cultivate beekeeping knowledge and fun together. Now, let's get into the bees. Hi, and welcome back to the channel today. Well, today it's pretty much an extension of last week's video, but today we're going over to the farm. I've got to do basically the same thing. I want to make sure that all those hives feel like a brick. Now, I have gone over there and put feed on them. I might have a couple more hives that need to be fed, maybe or maybe not. We're going to do the old lift test and find out. I do have two 2-gallon buckets in the back of my truck that can be used to feed bees if they need it. If we need more than that, I'm going to have to take some empty buckets from the hives here, run them back to the house, fill them with sugar syrup, and then run them back to the apiary. But that is worst case scenario, because the last time I was out here, these hives felt pretty heavy. So we're going to test that today, and we are going to be giving these girls a mite treatment to make sure that they are ready to make it through winter. I'm kind of running out of time. Now, the snow that they predicted for the last week of November in my part of Georgia has been moved to the first week of December. Now, we're talking, 0.2 inches, 0.3 inches. No, I mean, we're not going to get a blizzard. I don't think anything's ever going to accumulate. But it is going to be cold enough to snow, which means I can't feed liquid sugar syrup any longer. So I'm really kind of in a race against Mother Nature here to get these hives where they need to be before I put them to bed. After I've put these hives to bed, I've got a lot more to do, and you'll probably join me for a lot of it. I've got 20 hive stands I need to build for my new bee yard that is going to happen in the spring. I've got a couple of other winter projects that are pretty exciting. I've got some really exciting stuff to share with you, but it's steeping. It's not ready yet. But as soon as it's ready, I will tell some of you in the videos and not others. And the way that you'll know is that I'll tell some folks at the end of the video, sometime near the second half, where the non-true believers are usually bugged out by then, but the loyal bug farmer fans, they're going to get the news first when the news happens. I mean, it hasn't happened yet. So I do have a little bit more work to do before that happens. But there you go. There you have it. Some exciting stuff to do after we get these girls put to bed for the winter. And that, again, is our goal for today. So let's zip over here to the farm and lift some hives, check for weight. I've got to drive so slow when I have sugar syrup in the back. People come barreling in on me, and I've got to take these corners really, really slow. I know somebody's going to smash into the back of me one day, but maybe not. I don't know. But anyways, let's get over to the hives. Let's lift the backs of them, make sure that they've got enough weight to get through the winter. I mean, it's only a few months here in Georgia, and it's not bad. We get ice cold weather, don't get me wrong. I mean, it does get below freezing for at least a month. I mean, February is pretty much the worst here. Well, the middle of January through the middle of February, or through the end of February, is the worst. It does get cold here, but we get more rain than snow. We always kind of hope for snow, and we're happy when we get it. But there you go, and there you have it. Anyways, we're almost there. I will turn the camera back on when we're in the bee yard. All right, well, here we are in the bee yard, and I tell you what, there's a lot more activity on the front of these hives than I thought there was going to be. Now, I knew it was a nice day, and I thought some girls would be out flying, but they're kind of all hanging around home base. Now, I don't think there's any robbing going on. I think they're all heavy enough that they're not going to challenge another hive and try to steal food. I don't think they want to take the losses this time of the year, and I think everybody's in pretty good shape anyways. But the goal, again, is to go around here. I'm going to lift the hives, see if they've got enough weight on them. I'm going to peel the buckets off. If I find a couple of needy hives, I do have a couple of buckets of sugar syrup right here that we can take care of those, and we'll condense what's left in some of the other buckets if we have more than one. And worst case scenario, I run back to the house and I make some sugar syrup. But after we do that, we are going to do the OA treatment, and then we're going to put this apiary to bed for the season. All right, let's see how we're doing here, ladies. Okay, there is syrup in that hive. Let's see how these girls are doing on weight before I remove it. Now that hive is pretty that hive's got enough. They're full. There's your sugar syrup. We'll feed those to somebody else who needs it. Okay, these girls. They still need their food. There you go. Okay, yours is empty. And you're a brick. All right. Only you. You're empty. We'll set you. You can be combined. Let's move back here. How are you doing? Oh, you're empty. And you could use some more. Excellent. All right. There you go. How are you doing? Oh, that's not a happy hive. Oh, they need some more for sure. All right, they're getting one of the full buckets. I probably should have smoked these girls. There you go. Enjoy. So now what I want to do is I want to combine buckets here. So I guess this will be my, well, which one's the heaviest? These two right here. These are going to be my starting buckets here. Go ahead and move this. Take the dribblings from every other bucket and try to fill these two. Okay. That is going to go home and get refilled. Ooh, that was a yellow jacket. He's toastaroni. Okay. Gave him the old squish. The squisharoo. All right. Well, okay, you better get out, or you're going to be swimming in there forever. Got my finger. Got my finger. There you go, you're out. All right, we have a half a bucket here. Who gets it? I'm going to give it to these girls right. Well, let's see here. Well, they need a full bucket. Who can get by with a half? Okay. You need a half. You're getting this one. Okay, so now I need to take a minute and I need to count. Can you see me? Is it possible? Are you seeing me? Okay. So now I need to take a minute and count how many buckets of sugar syrup I'm going to have to bring back out here, because I'm going to have to bring some more back out here. Not necessarily on today's video, but maybe. Who knows? We'll see. All right, so I'm going to have to make 3 more buckets of sugar syrup and bring them back out here. I can do that today or tomorrow. Let's go ahead and get these girls treated with OA. All right, so now it's time for me to do my OA treatment. I do have my Insta-Vape here. I've got my oxalic acid, my tablets from Mike's Bees, and then I have some powder from Mike's Bees. I'll tell you what, this is good stuff. This is probably the only oxalic acid I'm going to use from now on. I really like it that much, especially the the tablets. And if I ever sold this stuff, it would be Mike's Bees would be what I would sell. This is, the tablets are really a game changer. If you haven't tried the Mike's Bees tablets, I highly recommend you try the tablets. They are my fave, guaranteed. Now I'm about to go into the land of you can't understand me. This on. This back on and back into the veil before I get stung in the face, because there's a lot of bees flying around here today. All right, that's it. Oh, that hive's a humming now. You hear it buzzing all the way to the top. Okay, that's that one. Two more tablets. There we go. I'm sure that doesn't make them happy. Boy, this hive is vibrating. Woo! All right, so I'm going to go ahead and treat the rest of these girls. I will pick you up when I'm all finished. All right, well, there you go, the end of another adventure. Now, I tell you what, I know this video wasn't much of anything this week, but they're chores that I had to get done. Now, I was able to make sure that all the girls here are fed. I do have to run back to the house and make 3 buckets of sugar syrup, bring it out here, put it on the hives. That'll leave me with 5 or 6 buckets sitting out here. I will leave them sit out here for about a week, and then I'll be back out here next week, remove the buckets, and then these girls will be ready for bed. Now, I was also able to treat every single one of these hives in this bee yard with the oxalic acid from Mike's Bees, and I tell you, that's fantastic stuff. I love the Mike's Bees oxalic acid, especially the tablets. I mean, it's just easy to measure. You just dump it in. Fantastic stuff. Love it. We'll be using it forever because that's just the way I feel about it. It's good stuff. And I was able to treat the entire bee yard with one 20-volt battery and the InstaVap. That is a fantastic device. So with all of that said, I hope you enjoyed this adventure. If you did, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, please comment. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, take a moment, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified of my new content. I do try to drop a video every Friday. We try to keep it light and have fun. So with all that said, be happy. And I will see you next week. Take care.